All right, what's going on, y'all? I am gotta go get my tires, man. I got a flat, so I actually gotta go get this tire fixed. So I thought it would be a good time to jump on this live. I'm riding low in the back, getting low. All right, but people, let me tell you something. The one thing that will always put me in a quagmire is when I hear black people saying that they're going to vote for the Democrats. When I see a black person with a Democratic, when somebody in their district is running, when a Democrat in their district is running for office, and they support them. I have a belief, I have a narrative that if you are a black person and you are a Democrat, go get your head examined. Now, when I say this, people be like, yo, Supreme, yo, man, yo, Prime, man, what, here you go again. Oh, so what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna let Miss Carol Swain break it down to you about Democrats. So listen.
Political party comes to when you think about racial equality and civil rights, which
hold on a second.
Doubles in NBA history where the player shot 90%.
All right, I had no idea that was planned too. So, all right, let's go. Check this out.
Which political party comes to mind? When you think about racial equality and civil rights, which political party comes to mind? The Republicans or the Democrats? Most people would probably say the Democrats, but this answer is incorrect. The Democratic Party defended slavery, started the Civil War.
I want to be clear about the word defended, because people will probably listen to that and let it go over their head. Defended it means that when slavery was, they defended it, meaning they still wanted it to stay. They had no problem with it, so they defended it. When the Republicans was formed to abolish slavery, I want to be clear about something. That is the only reason why the Republican Party was formed. All right.
Opposed Reconstruction, founded the Ku Klux Klan, imposed segregation, perpetrated lynchings, and fought against the Civil Rights Acts of the 1950s and 1960s. In contrast, the Republican Party was founded in 1854 as an anti-slavery party.
Wow.
Its mission was to stop the spread of slavery into the new Western territories.
The Republicans' mission was to stop slavery,
with the aim of abolishing it entirely.
And they did.
This effort, however, was dealt a major blow by the Supreme Court in the 1857 case, Dred Scott versus Sandford. The court ruled that slaves aren't citizens, they're property. The 7 justices who voted in favor of slavery, all Democrats. The 2 justices who dissented, both Republicans. The slavery question was, of course, ultimately resolved by a bloody civil war. The commander-in-chief...
So let's be clear. When that ruling came down that slaves were to remain slaves, whites went to war for us. The Republican Party went to war for us. It was resolved with a bloody civil war. That's what she just said.
During that war was the first Republican president, Abraham Lincoln, the man who freed the slaves. 6 days after the Confederate Army surrendered, John Wilkes Booth, a Democrat, assassinated President Lincoln. Lincoln's vice president, a Democrat named Andrew Johnson, assumed the presidency. But Johnson adamantly opposed Lincoln's plan to integrate the newly freed slaves into the South's economic and social order. Johnson and the Democrats...
That's what the Democrats are doing now. They're killing jobs. Well, she just said that they didn't want to integrate slaves into the economical South. They didn't want to integrate them. They wanted to keep them as slaves as opposed to giving them jobs.
Democratic Party were unified in their opposition to the 13th Amendment, which abolished slavery, the 14th Amendment, which gave blacks citizenship, and the 15th Amendment, which gave blacks the vote. All three passed only because of universal Republican support.
Now,
When you think about race,
now, once again, when I hear about individuals praising Biden and women of color praising Carmela, I'm a bit confused and always will be confused as to what it is that you think that the Democrat Party is really about. After all, they want to legalize 11 million illegals. And when that happens, black folks, you will no longer be the minority. And when you're not the minority anymore, you will be on your own. You won't qualify for no more substance. You won't qualify for food stamps. You won't qualify for Section 8. You won't. This is what the Democrats want to do. But you keep believing, man. You keep believing. You keep believing. Dude said you ain't black and hired a female running mate, and you brought it. So my question to you, and leave your comment below, how your booty hole feel now? Yeah, them Democrats got a pole all in your hole, don't they? Of course they do. They're Democrats.